أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson number 90 of our study of Ilm al-Balagha. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue with Ilm al-Badi. We started with al-Muhassinat al-Lughawiyya. So, in Muhassinat al-Lughawiyya, we have already done with al-Jinas and we start with al-Saj'a. So, today, inshallah, we are going to continue with more of the examples from al-Saj'a. So, al-Saj'a is like it means rhymed prose when sentences or the phrases and with the similar sounds or with the letters. So this is the example we did last time. Like it is making it keeps the listener engaged and it makes just adds beauty without being in the poetry form. And we know that it can be used in the Quran and Hadith. We have done the example from the Hadith, and also we see it in the Arabic literature. So we have done few of the examples, and now we are going to continue with more examples from uh, this sajja. So let's continue. This is the dua. Let's see how do we find a sajja in it. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'u min ilmin la yanfa'u. Then we have wa kalbin la yakhsha'u wa du'ain la yusma'u wa nafsin la tashba'u. So here the English, you can say the translation can be, Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I seek refuge, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika, in you from knowledge that does not benefit, min ilmin la yanfa'u, then a heart, la yaksha'u, a heart that does not humble, a dua, la yusma'u, that is not heard. This is see the fairly majhul. So la yusma'u. Then we have wa nafsin la tashba'u. Then we have and a soul that is never satisfied. It is from Tirmidhi and Nasai. So they both have quoted this. So Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'u wa qalbin la yakhsha'u wa du'ain la yusma'u وَنَفْسٍ لَا تَشْبَعُ. So you can see all the rhymings here, line by line. Here we see ilm la yanfa'u. Knowledge is only good when it brings us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or helps us do good. So useless facts or knowledge that just feeds ego and no good action that we learn. So that's harmful. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uh, keep us safe from that type of knowledge. Then we have this beautiful dog, Kalbinla Yaksha, a heart that doesn't humble. So a heart that doesn't feel awe, the fear and the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is hard and just dead inside. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sought protection from such spiritual coldness. This is such a beautiful dua. Then we have the continuation of the dua in dua in la yus'au, a dua that is not heard, not answered, maybe because of sins, maybe because of the insincerity, maybe because of the heedlessness. So this dua asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to let our prayers go ignored. And this is such a beautiful part of this beautiful dua. Then we have nafsan la tashba'u, a soul that is not satisfied, a greedy enough, a soul that always wants more and more of the dunya and the desires. A constant sense of being unsatisfied is kind of punishment. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from all of it. This is such a beautiful dua, and it should be in our daily prayers like Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'u wa qalbin la yakhsha'u wa du'ain la yusma'u wa nafsin la tashba'u. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. So, as already I have been mentioning that whenever we are learning, even if it is balagha point of view, or even if it is nahu or surf, we learn each and every day a reminder, beautiful reminder from Quran, from Hadith, and from the Arabic text that we are learning. So this is such a beautiful dua that this is a reminder, and it is reminding us so many beautiful things in just one hadith, like for the knowledge that doesn't benefit, and for the heart that does not humble, a dua that is not being heard, and a soul that is never satisfied. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from us whatever we do, whatever we learn each and every day, in in our studies, in our study of Balagha, in our study of Surf, in study of Nahu. That's not just studying, it's like the way we are spending time in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept each and every moment of it. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. So, the balagha element that we find here, that this dua uses saja, a rhymed prose, in a very powerful and a memorable way in which we can memorize this dua very beautifully. So all four endings rhyme with each other: yanfa'u, yaksha'u, yusma'u, tashfa'u. So this gives a rhythmic sound, beauty and flow in the recitation. Also emphasis through repetition and rhyming. So why is this dua so important like this? Because it protects us from four deadly spiritual diseases, like useless knowledge, the hard heart, the unheard dua, the greedy soul. So these are all very important part of our life. So like useless knowledge is just wasted time, no improvement in inside and out, and this hard heart, they like we do not have tears in prayers, uh, we do not have mercy in our behavior, and there are so many drawbacks of like this hard heart. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from save our hearts from becoming hard. So also Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Then we have the unheard dua, like no connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and also the greedy soul, this is like constant frustration, the lack of peace. This is like always wanting something from the dunya. So, this dua is a daily shield for our mind, for our heart, for our duas and desires. And it's a very beautiful example of sajah, the rhymed prose in the speech of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, this is also a very beautiful dua, and a very beautiful example of saja, and we should make this dua a daily dua, inshallah. And inshallah, I'll see you with more beautiful example from saja. I'll see you in the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.